My mind and emotions are processing so much about this situation, and yet I find it difficult to put into words my thoughts and emotions.
Switching to online learning and just the stuff going on around us has really, really been hard.
I no longer get to go to clinical for my field placement, and it affects my learning a lot.
Now I don't get to walk at graduation.
The way that COVID-19 has impacted my family has been, unfortunately, with having family abroad that we're concerned with.
The COVID-19 has been really, really, really scary the last couple of months, but became even more devastating this week when my grandparents were both admitted into the hospital.
We are grieving, the life that we knew just 6 weeks ago. We are grieving the loss of time with our friends and our family, the loss of our usual routine, and the loss of just even the simple perks such as meeting a friend for lunch or going to the bookstore and browsing the aisles.
Let's take a tour of what I have been doing. Here is the corner of my house where I have been working since the pandemic started.
Well, I also miss like the physical and like being there with your classmates and being there with the teacher rather than being at home separated from everyone else. Like the social aspect of it.
You can't compare online learning to being in a hospital, being hands-on, interacting with a real patient, having multiple patients at once.
We have also a cousin that unfortunately contracted COVID-19 and is in the hospital.
I remember my grandfather watching the news and saying, this virus is crazy, oh my gosh, this and that, and look where we are now. He became infected and we can't talk to them, we can't see them. It's a horrible experience, and I hope no one else I know goes through this.
As I try to make sense of this unusual and unsettling time, I find for me it helps if I try and balance out the sense of worry that I might have around what's going on with what I have to be grateful for.
I am spending quite a bit of time cooking Puerto Rican food. Here I have rice and beans and pork chops, very typical Puerto Rican meal. I am enjoying cooking, but I am enjoying the food as well. What I am not enjoying is to be isolated.
One thing, though, that has impressed me is how well the students have adapted and how charitable they've been toward me as I've fumbled around and tried to deal with going online.
I am grateful for my health, for my family, for my family's health, for my home, for my job.
We're still able to learn, we're still able to communicate with each other. Maybe not, actually face to face, but we're still trying.
I am thankful for the healthcare workers who are putting their lives at risk and working tirelessly to save ours.
In our program, we have students that are on the front lines. They are working in COVID units in the hospital.
With that being said, one can't ignore the seriousness of the situation in which we all find ourselves. We are all grieving at some level. We may not necessarily be grieving the loss of a loved one, but we still are grieving in some way. And so we need to recognize that and be kind to ourselves.
We're just kind of rolling with it, doing the best we can.
I have never experienced anything like this in my lifetime. And certainly I can't remember an event that has both united the world and stopped the world so dramatically.
There's a lot going on right now, and it's scary stuff.
Stay safe out there, everybody. Please, please pray for my grandparents.
Stay healthy and safe and all that stuff.
I wish everybody good health.
I hope everybody's safe. I hope you're all doing well, and hopefully we'll see each other on campus soon.